What up? What up? What up? Welcome to another episode of React Up. Now, I am doing Pop the Balloon episode 7 because this has come as a recommendation from one of the followers. So I want to say that thank you for following, thank you for subscribing, and without further ado, let's go ahead and get to it.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's your host, Arlette, and we are back with another episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. And this time around, we've got the ladies lined up. Make some noise, ladies. All right. Y'all sound ready. That's good. That's good. So we're about to bring out some single men. They're going to come out one by one. When they come out, if he's your type, you're feeling him, you like what he's saying, all that good stuff, do not pop your balloon. But if there's anything that he said that you're like, ooh, red flag, this guy's not for me, go ahead and pop it. Then I'll go over to a few of you and see what's going on and why you ended up popping. Y'all ready? Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and bring out our first single guy. Hello, welcome in. I'll have you hold that. What's your name?
Damn, like this is an earlier version of the show, and one thing I want to say is that I can see that Arlette is personable as she is in a later episode, so that's good to see. She ain't nervous, she ain't nothing like that. So I'm going to throw that. I'm gonna give credit where credit is due. I like it, but dang, they popped this balloon on the front. It must be the hair. It got maybe it's the shirt. Maybe it's the shirt. That looks like the shirt that Biggie used to wear back in the day in the 90s. That's the kind of shirt like he's wearing. Now, I ain't mad at it. That's his flavor, that's his vibe. Hey, it is what it is. But dang, how many balloons got popped. Like, you just heard him go in the road, just do. But let's see what he got to say. Let's see if some of them can redeem themselves, because they can get their balloon back. Let's see if they can redeem themselves.
My name is Theophilus Mason.
Theophilus?
Yeah.
Okay, and Theophilus, how old are you?
I'm 29.
29, and what do you do?
I'm a chef. I create artworks and sell it too, and I also make beats and stuff.
Oh, okay, nice. And now, what do you look for in a woman?
Well, mostly respect and somebody who's more like traditional.
Okay.
And stuff like that, because for me, I'm mostly raised like a traditional man, but traveling around, that's what I always look for in a lady.
Okay, all right. So we did get some pop balloons. Let's go over to some of these ladies and see what's going on over there, okay?
Oh, for sure.
All right, if we can have your name and age.
Heaven, I'm 25.
And Heaven, what do you do?
So I'm a designer. I do digital marketing, and I also am a part-time nurse assistant.
Okay, all right. And now, Heaven, why did you end up popping your balloon?
So I'm not intrigued. I don't want to,
Okay, and what is causing you to not be intrigued?
I'm just not. I don't want to go like any further.
But that's respectful. I admit that. You look beautiful.
Thank you.
And yeah, I respect that too.
Mm-hmm.
All right, thank you. Let's go on over here. If we can have your name and age.
Hi, I'm Ashley. I'm 29.
All right, and Ashley, what do you do?
I am a model and model coach.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
It just didn't immediately grab my attention. That's all. It wasn't really nothing deep.
I feel you.
Yeah.
I feel you look good too.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, and now is Ashley someone that's your usual type?
Yeah, she's not bad,
Mm-hmm.
She's sizable. I can say that.
All right.
I appreciate it.
Okay, if we can have your name and age.
Did he say she was sizable? she's sizable. What I don't know what that means. But let's keep going. This is interesting. Let's keep going.
I'm Leah. I'm 28.
And Leah, what do you do?
I'm a labor and delivery registered nurse.
Okay, all right. And now, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I like to be obsessed with my man, and it's not giving obsessed.
Okay.
Jesus.
What is it giving?
Not for me, but for somebody else.
I respect that. You know, sometimes being obsessed leads to toxicity, so I understand that too. But yeah, but she's good looking, and
Stop telling these women they good looking. Hey, look, that was a good comeback. She says that she's obsessed. She want to be obsessed over her man. That I don't want nobody that's y'all. Let me know. Do y'all like women to obsess over you? You know, I've heard that there's this thing where you should pick a woman that loves you more than you love her. That way, she guaranteed to stay around. Is that still prevalent in today's time? I don't know, because if she don't love you as much as you love her, then she may leave you. But if she love you more than you love her, she may stick around and do whatever you want for her to do. But obsessed, I need you to find a life, because people that's obsessed with something, I don't think they do anything else with their life outside of being obsessed over the person that they're drawn to. Is giving toxicity, and is giving stalkerish is what that giving, ma'am. Even her smile looks devious. She look like she gonna kill that man. Look, she look like you don't even know how to handle me. Boy, I will take you out with one swift kick. Look at her face. That's a devious smile she got right there. I'm scared for him. He need to run.
I like her swag. She's beautiful.
Thank you. All right, if we can have your name and age.
Hi, my name is Sincere. I'm 27.
All right, and Sincere, what do you do?
I work in finance and banking.
Okay, and now why did you end up popping your balloon?
He has great energy. I just believe in love at first sight, and I wasn't in love.
Oh, okay.
I like that. I like that. Great
Was there
energy, I like
something that was
yeah.
making you say it's not love at first sight?
I just know, when
Okay.
you know, you know.
I respect it. I like that too. And with the great energy part, my
Yeah.
energy be hitting the roof.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I
good.
like that too.
All right, thank you. If we can have your name and age.
My name is Alexis. I am 29.
Okay, Alexis, what do you do?
I work in the finance industry.
All right.
However,
So why did you end up popping your balloon?
he has like cool vibes, but I'm just not attracted to you. I'm not attracted to you.
Respect that. You got a nice, beautiful vibe too as well.
Thank
so
you.
yeah, respectfully.
And now, is there anything in particular that you're not attracted to?
Because I don't like to discriminate, if you will, but like, a little shorter.
Oh,
a little
yeah.
shorter. But it's not even just that. It's just like, I need to like feel it, like the aura, like gravitate towards you. I'm not gravitating, unfortunately.
All right. So is she your type?
Oh, she might. Yeah, she is.
Oh.
I like tall ladies.
Okay.
But I understand when it comes to the height preference. I respect that too
It's
as
not
well.
much preferred.
Yeah.
I've done it before, but just gravitating.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Thank you. Okay, if we can have your name and age.
Angel, 23.
And Angel, what do you do?
I'm in the Air Force.
Okay. All right. And now, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Me personally, I just don't like dreadheads. I don't like the I don't know those are dreads, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh well,
I'm surprised.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't like dreads. And I like someone a little taller than me. I'm 5'5" without heels.
I respect the high side, but she don't like dress.
I'm
Oh my
sorry. I'm
God.
sorry. Nothing's wrong with you.
We ain't got no wave. We are not in the wave era no more. I did waves, I did braids, and now I'm doing dress. Oh my God. But I
Yeah.
like that, It's okay. I respect that too.
Yeah.
Okay. And now, how tall are you?
Me? I say 5'6".
Okay.
Yeah, I'm 5'5".
Yeah, I respect that.
All right. Thank you. Let's
Well,
go on
thank
over
you, though.
here. If we can have your name and age.
My name's Alexis, and I'm 29.
Alexis, what do you do?
I'm a massage therapist.
Okay. And now, why did we end up popping our balloon?
So I love your aura. I love your vibe. I like my men a little bit taller.
Okay.
So nothing personal. I love it. I love your aura.
All right. And now, is Alexis your type?
Yes, she is.
Okay. What makes her your type?
Well, she got a beautiful smile. She's nice. She got swag. And I like my woman that can represent me when I step out because I like to look good.
Mm.
But the height stuff, this is what I can say. I didn't ask God to create me. I came the way I came, but I still make the best of what I can make with. But I respect that too. She is decent, and all the ladies look good. And I take your points of view really serious.
Cool.
But I like that too.
Thank you.
Okay, so we do have an unpopped balloon back.
So I see that even in the earlier phases of this show, that women were still with this height requirement thing, and although they kept saying like, "Hey, you got a nice vibe and everything like that," it seems like some of the requirements was that you're too short, even though they're wearing heels. Like, you're too short. I'm 5'5", he 5'6". She 5'5" without heels on. So with her heels on, she probably right now she probably standing at 5'7", 5'8", or whatever. I still think that kind of requirement is kind of crazy, because you're looking for somebody that's above 6 feet when the average height for men is like 5'8", 5'9". That's like the average height. Majority of men are like 5'8", 5'9". So you're looking for a small pool of men that is over 6 feet. A very small pool of men that's over 6 feet. And once you get past the height requirement, like, so, okay, well, he got the height, then does he have the finance? So then it's height, then it's finance. Or is it finance, then it's height? Because the way they're playing it is height, then it's finance, because we know that, and I've seen videos on this, women have been questioned or inquired upon to say, hey, what do you think the average man at this particular age make? And they're just yelling out all kind of ridiculous statements like 500,000, 150,000, 100,000, 80,000. And the average salary at that age range is like 45,000. Oh wow. Like, there's no logic in this. Honestly, there's no logic in the statements. But we're gonna keep going through this. Shout out to my man that gave me for the request. Like, show me if y'all got requests, go ahead, throw it at me. I'm looking at them and I'll review them as I can. I hit this one with the 24-hour turnaround because I was excited. So make sure you like, subscribe, and share the content.
Here. All right, if we can have your name and age.
My name is Sierra Karis, but I go by Sakari, and I'm 30 years old.
Okay, and Sakari, what do you do?
I am a travel nurse, and I also am a brand ambassador for holistic wellness.
Nice, okay. And now we see your balloon is still unpopped. So what is intriguing you? Why is your balloon still unpopped?
Well, initially, just based off looks, like, you're not necessarily like a type for me, but I like the fact that you said that you were a chef, and I just like your overall like energy.
Oh.
So yeah, I just wanted to probably ask you a couple more questions and see where it goes.
Oh yeah, I'm intrigued. You can ask me. I'll answer.
See, that's why I like. Give this man a chance. Ask the questions. She said, I like your vibe. I like the fact you're a chef. You're not my type, but I'm willing to give you a chance. And sometimes that's all it takes. Sometimes you got to explore a little bit outside of your norm in order to find love and a little bit of happiness. Why did you come on the show if you're not looking to explore that? Because obviously it seemed like you exhausted all other options, and that's why you're on the show, right? Am I wrong? And are you picking up what I'm putting down?
You can ask me everything. And I really like that you kept your balloon, and I really like the point that it's not all about the looks, but more like the personality-wise. And I feel like maybe you getting to know me more will show you that regardless of the height, I can be more than anything else. So I'm
maybe
open for the answer.
So you said you had some questions for him. You want to start off with the first question?
Sure. So you say you're a chef.
Yeah.
I'm a foodie.
Oh, hell yeah.
So what are your favorite things to cook?
So like for me, I was born in Liberia. I'm African, but I'm also British from my mom's side. I can cook anything, but I like my jollof rice. And I know the Ghanaians be saying they like jollof. The best jollof is from Liberia, and we make it lit. Okay. But yeah, I can cook anything. Give me the recipe, and I'll prepare it straight up.
Okay. I'm plant-based. So how do you feel about, I guess, vegan life?
Oh, we can adjust to that. Ooh. I tried vegan before. So when it comes to vegan, yeah, I can respect you. If you want a vegan recipe, I'll prepare it exactly the way you like it.
Okay.
But yeah.
Alrighty.
Okay. Do you have any questions for her?
Not really.
Oh.
I think if I have any other questions, it'll be something that we get to know personally and I can ask. Because right now, she's a beautiful lady and I can see that she want to explore more. And I'm willing to go there, venture more with her.
Okay.
So,
All right,
yeah.
let me bring you on out here.
I'm gonna have to pop.
Oh. Okay, where are we
That
popping?
was not expected.
It's just the
You better have one hell of an excuse for why you popped. That conversation looked like it was going really, really well until you went ahead and you did that. You better have one hell of an excuse, because if you don't, I'm just gonna call you delusional as hell. That's what I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you delusional, because it looked like it was going good and you took one step and then you're like, I'm gonna have to pop. We gonna see. Let's see.
I mean, I'm just not just what sees the eye. So you asking me questions and me getting to know you is how I'm going to connect with you. So for you to just not ask me anything and just go based off looks, it just...
No, it's not being based off looks. It's just like right now in the moment, like the questions to pop out is like, it doesn't really happen spontaneously. I just feel like within, like if we sit down and have questions, sit down to talk to each other more, I feel like that's when the question can come in. But in this time of right now, it's like,
fuck you looking at? What's up there? Huh? What? You don't comprehend. He like you. He wants to take it offline to have a decent conversation with you to see how y'all vibe, so he can ask you more questions. Ask you questions. Then he want to match with you to ask you questions. He's not going based on your look. He's just saying, hey, it's a beautiful woman right here. Hey, we can go and sit down somewhere and talk, so we can go ahead and have all the conversation we need. Right. We are going based on your looks to pick you, but we're doing it so we can go off and have a decent conversation without being in front of the camera. Privacy. But you pop because he's not gonna ask you no questions right then and there. You act like he about to take you and go into the bedroom and take you straight to the bedroom or something. But they just as delusional as in episode 50 as they are in this episode 7. Like, this don't even make no sense. You would think, okay, we're not gonna harp on this. We gonna let it play. We gonna let it play.
there's like 1,000 questions, but I don't know which one to pick. It's like you're 1 in a billion, but then what type of question am I able to present to you? But I respect that, regardless if you pop the balloon or not. But I understand if you want to still try to taste that jollof, I can still make that happen. But I respect that too as well.
Oh man. Okay. You were so close.
I know. That's how life goes. That's how life goes. You know, there's situations.
You know, I wonder if she's still single. I'm curious. I work with somebody to kind of find out if she's still single, because that was a stupid excuse. Stupid excuse. Because he didn't want to ask you questions right then and there, and you think he was selecting you because of your beauty. What other reason would he select? If you was ugly, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't have selected you.
Sometimes you meet people in life and you don't know the questions to ask because you're scared to ask the wrong questions.
Yeah.
So sometimes you want to, take the time, like a little time to marinate and then be able to get that question up. That's what I'm saying.
All right. Well,
You all are
that's all
beautiful
the
ladies
balloons.
and nice. Hopefully you guys found what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Maybe down the line someday you may see me and you get to taste those jollof rice and stuff like that. All right.
All right.
appreciate the
Thank you for
time.
coming on. Let's give it up for him, ladies.
All right.
Let's give it up for him, ladies. All right, let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in.
Hey.
I'll have you hold that. What's your name?
Marvin,
Marvin, how old are you?
30 years old,
30. Okay, and what do you do?
So I'm in the Air Force. I am an image consultant, and I also do personal training.
Okay, all right, you're a busy man.
But,
And now, what do you look for in a woman?
I mean, similar things. Like I like a woman that is also in shape, that likes to value that. Has a good head on her shoulders. I know it's kind of vague, but you know, I feel like I kind of sense that vibe rather than like put into words.
Okay, all right. Okay, and what do you like to do for fun?
I mean, aside from working out, I like going outdoors. I like hiking. I like traveling, shopping, because I'm an image consultant. So I mean, that's just something that I do.
All right. Okay, cool. All right. So Marvin, as we see here, there are no balloons popped.
I just noticed that. I forgot the premise of the show for a second.
Yeah. So now what's going to happen is I'm actually going to switch it on over to you. If I can have your toothpick. Thank you. I'm going to have you hold that. So for the first round, I know it's going to be a little bit tough, but we're just going to have you pop 2 balloons strictly based off of looks. So you can go ahead and pop those 2, and then I'll go ahead and ask you, you know, off of their look, what made you pop?
It's the hardest part.
Ain't that hard. I know a few people in the line that I would definitely pop their balloon. Like right off rip. Matter of fact, there's probably 3 in the line that I'm gonna pop their balloon. But go ahead, let's see who we gonna pick.
My apologies.
Okay, and one more.
Do this.
Okay, let's start right here. If we can have your name and age.
My name is Sincere. I'm 27.
Okay, and let me have you stand right
Oh,
here.
my bad.
There you go. You're good. And Marvin, why did you end up popping her balloon?
I guess, I mean, if I'm being shallow, it was the outfit. That's really all it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get you.
Yeah.
We match though.
We do match.
We could go out like now. That's okay, Marvin.
Okay, and now why did you leave your balloon unpopped for Marvin?
He's in the Air Force. He likes to travel. I was going to ask him if he had his passport and where he has been, but that's okay.
Passport.
Okay.
That's great.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Let's go on to our next one over here. If we can have your name and age.
Angel, 23.
Okay, and now Marvin, why did we end up popping Angel's balloon?
I don't know, just not my type, honestly. Yeah.
And in what way? What makes her not your type?
I guess, yeah, just didn't catch my attention, but I don't mean that in like any kind of crazy way. Just didn't catch my attention.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And now, Angel, why did you leave your balloon unpopped for Marvin?
Oh, because I'm in the Air Force too. So I was,
Really?
yeah.
Oh
mhm.
man.
Mm.
Oh, man.
But yeah, that's it.
Small world out here, man.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay. All right. So we do have a few ladies still left. Did you have a question to go ahead and help you narrow it down?
Yeah, actually.
Okay.
Do you guys have children?
Okay. So are you holding up the number of children you have? Okay.
2
Now,
children?
is that a deal breaker for you?
It is.
It is? Okay.
So sad. I'm so sad.
All right. Let's just go ahead and go over to some.
Dude has such a chill vibe. I'm surprised that they haven't popped their balloon on chill. I've seen women pop their balloon like, you know what? Your vibe is, I don't understand, like your vibe is like you don't care and you nonchalant and stuff like that. Like that's some of the things I've seen on some of these shows, but dude, like real chill, laid back, you know, not necessarily, I'm gonna say soft spoken, but you know, he kind of, I wouldn't know how to put it, but they're not popping their balloons on him. Like, this is really interesting. It must be his height. I'm really thinking that it probably is height, but let's see. Now these women got kids, so let's find out why they kept their balloons unpopped.
Some of those ladies. If we can have your name and age.
My name is Sierra Karas, but I go by Sakari, and I'm 30 years old.
Okay.
And Sakari, why did you leave your balloon unpopped for Marvin?
He seems pretty well-rounded, so I just gave it a shot.
Okay.
Appreciate that.
Now, the one thing I want to mention is that the ones that got kids has, I'm not going to say high expectations, but they have expectations. And I'm not going to be the one to say this, but this is something, but I will say it, that you got 1 kid, 2 kids, 3 kids, and they're young. or you just got kids, period, maybe you should kind of adjust your expectations a bit. Just kind of adjust them a little bit. And not so much where you're like giving up or you're changing it so much where it's like almost diminishing, but just change it. Just change it enough to where it's not a square, but maybe an octagon or a pentagon, something like that. You know, a hexagon, not a pentagon, a hexagon, something like that. You know, give more people a chance. Is all I'm saying. Give more people a chance. You know, be more open to other possibilities and not narrow down your search to a select few because that's what you still want because you feel like you deserve it. I'm not saying you lost your worth, but even $1 in another state, even $1 in another country is worth more, but in other countries is worth less. So put it in that perspective. Sometimes you're worth less than what your original value was. If that makes sense.
All right. If we can have your name and age.
Hi, I'm Ashley. I'm 29.
Okay. And Ashley, why did you have your balloon unpop for Marvin?
Well, definitely very polished. He said he was an image consultant. He likes to shop. I model. It just kind of fit that way. But also intellectually, I feel like he has a good head on his shoulders, and that's something I'm kind of focusing on. But I ended up popping because deal breaker was kids, and I do have children. So
Fair enough. You're beautiful, though.
thank you.
Thank you. If we can have your name and age.
My name is Leah. I'm 28 years old.
All right. And Leah, why did you leave your balloon unpopped?
He's very handsome. I love his teeth. I'm a teeth person.
Yeah.
He has nice lips as well. He's very fit. It's giving my type.
Yeah. All right. And now, is she your type? I know you said the kids is a deal breaker, though, but.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, girl. And then right down over here. Okay. If we can have your name and age.
Yes, Alexis. I'm 29.
All right. And Alexis, why did you leave your balloon unpopped?
Because he's a good-looking gentleman. He seems like he has his head on his shoulders, and yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
And now, Marvin, is she your type as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love the dress.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, girl. All right. So we do still have 2 balloons unpopped.
I do.
Did you have another question that you wanted to ask the ladies to help us narrow it down?
Do you smoke?
Okay. Let's go over here. If we can have your name and age.
My name is Heaven. I'm 25.
Okay. And Heaven, his question was, do you smoke?
No.
Okay, cool. Cool.
All right. Huh? And then let's go down over here. If we can have your name and age.
My name is Alexis. I'm 29.
All right. And Alexis, to answer his question, do you smoke?
No. Have I before? Yes, but do I know?
Okay.
Cool. Cool with me.
All right. Ladies, do you guys have a question for him?
All right. So, like, what's a few your most important characteristics that you look for in a woman?
You know, so I can see some of the adjustments they made from, and I know I'm doing comparisons between when I started watching and this episode 7, but I can see that they kind of smoothed out some of the comparisons like later on. And that's pretty good. Like you can see kind of like where some mishaps were happening and that and everything. So that's kind of good to see this kind of in its infancy of how it used to be versus how it is now when I kind of stepped in and started watching.
I would say level-headed, so you know how to have a conversation. You don't jump to conclusions. You're able to actually have like if we have disagreements, we can actually go over those disagreements and not just be at each other's throat. I think that's a big thing. I'm a very big communication person, so I would say that's number 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. That was perfect.
Okay.
I mean, communication is key, but I would say like communication and comprehension though, because a person can communicate with you and not understand you, so you have to be able to understand and communicate. But,
See?
yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's go down over here. We'll be back for.
I want to say something about that. So she said that communication is key, or communication and comprehension. That's only part of it, because if you communicate well and you can comprehend well, that's cool. But you can communicate it well and the person doesn't comprehend very well. But that also could be because you don't know how to communicate on different levels. And this is what I mean. You can say or explain the same thing to a person 3 different ways, and they may not comprehend it. And that's on them because you explain 3 different ways. But if you're trying to hammer home the same point over and over and over again, using the same type of language, the same direction, the same method of communication, and it's not getting through to the other person, it may not be their comprehension, but it may be the way you communicate. So sometimes you have to say the same thing, but you have to say it a different way in order for a person to understand. I've learned that when you're doing a speech, you don't use a lot of big words for your audience to understand, because you may be talking to an audience, although some of them may be smart, some of them may have a high school education, some may have a college education, and some people may still be at a grade level education of comprehension, and they may have graduated college. You have to tailor your conversation to speak to damn near all of those levels. So in some cases you could be talking to somebody that's very high level and have a decent conversation because that's what you want. But then if you're talking to somebody that got grade level education, you got to be able to recognize that. So communication and comprehension, yes, I will definitely say that, but I'm not gonna give her kudos for that, because if you can't communicate on those different levels, then your communication is probably average at best or subpar. So even though comprehension in there, anybody can, not anybody, but there are those that can comprehend the conversation, but it doesn't come without questions for clarity, because you may not be communicating that with your feelings or what your intentions are that well. So, I mean, good question, with a response and everything, but I think it's just a little bit deeper than that.
For you, girl. Okay, Heaven, did you have a question for Marvin?
What's your relationship with God?
I do not have a relationship with God. I would say that, because you're Christian, I'm assuming,
Yes.
or you are Christian?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, I'm not Christian, but I do explore different religions, but I'm not attached to one. If that's what you're, yeah.
Go ahead. Oh, I took your toothpick, didn't I? Okay, and now why did we end up hopping?
That's very important to me. That's up there.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
I respect it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's one thing that I would say about religion. Religion is one of the things that will separate people, because he is not religious or tied to a religion. He explored different religions, and I understand where he's coming from, because I've been in that same position as well, where I explored different religions to kind of figure out where I wanted to go and where I wanted to be, and the knowledge that's out there. So I understand that Christianity is really important to her, and honestly, that's just how Christians are. Like, they just don't explore anything outside of what they know, which makes me believe that they're closed-minded. But that's just my opinion. Not to get it, I don't want to get attacked in the comments. I really don't care if y'all attack me in the comments. it is what it is. I just have my own perspective on Christians based on my experience. So, but he saved himself time. Let's see what the other girl do.
Let's go down over here. Huh? All right, Alexis. I heard you say a little something when he said he doesn't have a relationship with God. Is that something that's a problem for you?
It's very important, because he's the one who leads the way. But I would say though, I can't make you believe in God. That has to be you have to find him on your own. But having the conversations, eventually, if it happens, it'll probably work. If not, I can't force you to have a relationship. That's between you and God.
Mm-hmm.
But it's important.
Okay. Is it a deal breaker for you?
Oh, Jesus.
Here's my thing. You didn't even have to say all of that. You really could have just popped your balloon. But I'm not gonna get too deep into that.
only just because.
Hey, you gotta stick to your roots, all right?
Baby, yeah.
Yeah.
You almost made it.
That's all good.
So you said you explore. What does that mean?
So like this month, for instance, so right now Ramadan's being celebrated.
Okay.
And so that's something that I've been looking into because I do like the idea of fasting from different things that just aren't good for you, you know? So I don't necessarily have an attachment to any religion. If it has something that I guess that I vibe with, then I'll do it.
Okay.
You know, but
So you're not like against it, if you will.
I will say with Christianity, so I grew up Christian and I went to a Catholic school, but it was really rough for me. So I think it's kind of like a childhood kind of thing. So that's why I'm not really gravitating towards Christianity, because as a kid, it was just rough, you know?
Well, you know what? Me popping a balloon, that probably was my fault because I probably should have engaged more.
Sorry.
Because my father's side, like majority is Muslim.
Okay.
And they're going through Ramadan right now. I've actually like studied.
Had she just stopped and asked the question, she would have been better off. But she was so quick to judge that she probably, and she even said, she like, and you know what? She took accountability. I'm going to give her that. She took accountability for her popping the balloon too early without asking questions. I give her that. I will give her that. She came with accountability. I got that. I'm with it. But has she thought about that before she popped her balloon? Instead of just assuming or believing, she probably thought he was atheist. That's probably the first thing that came into her mind, was that he's atheist. Until he said Ramadan, and she said that, well, half of my father's family is Muslim. So, am I missing it? Because she literally could have gave him a chance. But since he said some Muslim stuff, now all of a sudden she interested. Let's see if she get her balloon back.
And I have a Quran as well. But
You could have taught me.
you know, to touch a little razzle dazzle, but you know, it's not over. But I just want to, you know, make sure that like you have to understand that he is the way and the only way. That's it. But you know, it's not.
I didn't mean to do that. I mean to do that. She said something that triggered me, and I and I hit the wrong button. My bad. Hold on, let me get it back.
But I just want to, you know, make sure that like you have to understand that he is the way and the only way.
I disagree. That is a personal opinion that you have. So this is why I got triggered. This is a personal opinion that you have based on your religion. Every religion doesn't operate in that same fashion. Majority of them do, but not all of them. I'm not going to get into this today with Christianity. I'm not going to get into this. We just need to get past this round and leave Christianity behind. Hopefully we ain't got to revisit it again in the future.
That's it.
Okay. So with him being open-minded to that, is that still something that's a deal breaker for you?
I think we can have an open conversation.
Are we getting that balloon back?
We can give him a little bit.
Let me give you that. Let me bring you up here. Let's come up here. I'll have you stand right here. All right. So Marvin says she is open-minded to it. Did you all have any final questions for one another before we determine if this is a yes? No?
I think I'm willing to, you know, get to know him a little bit.
Okay. So is it going to be a yes for you for him?
I would say he earned a yes.
Okay. Yes for you for her?
Yeah.
We got a match! All right. I'll take this mic and you guys can go on.
One thing I'll say is that in the later episodes, I don't see many women kind of like cheering for the girl to get a match as much. And I could be, and I could be wrong. I don't think I'm wrong about this, because I've looked, and I'm like, dang, they just be like, they just kind of do like they be stale. I don't know. Maybe it's a different generation of women between when they first started and where they at now.
All right, let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy. I'll have you take this. Welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Maurice.
Maurice?
Yeah, but I go by Poet.
By Poet?
Yeah.
Okay, how old are you?
25.
25, and what do you do?
I make music full time. I'm a model. I also do videography, and I also what is it called? I do traveling full time too.
Okay, all right. And now, Poet, what do you look for in a woman?
Someone that is adventurous. I like a person who's intelligent, that understands what they want. Someone that has a connection with God, who's into traveling, someone who's, matter of fact, that actually really has a purpose too.
Okay.
That actually cares about life as well.
All right. Okay. So we did get a pop balloon. Let's go on over there and see what's going on.
Okay.
All right. If we can have your name and age.
Yes, Alexis, I'm 29.
All right. Alexis, why did you end up popping your balloon?
You know, you're a very handsome gentleman. I love the fit. I love your energy as well. Just physically not my type.
Okay. All right. And physically, what is your usual type and what does he fall into?
Athletic.
Okay. Okay. And now, is Alexis your type?
I don't really know, to be honest. Like I mostly go with energy. So, but the athletic thing, no, I am athletic. I did 3 different types of sports in high school.
Oh, okay. I like that. I like that. Right. I like that.
All right. Okay. Thank you. Let's go on down over here. We did get a popped balloon. If we can have your name and age.
My name is Heaven. I'm 25.
And Heaven, why did you end up popping your balloon?
You're very well spoken. You are attractive. It's just I don't feel like we would be a connection.
Okay. And what makes you feel that way?
Sorry. Just based off of just attraction level and things like that.
Okay. All right. And now, Poet, is she your type?
Respectfully, no.
Okay. And why not?
Oh, my fault. Maybe, I guess, just a tiny bit too much makeup. If you just come as you are, then that's perfect.
Yes. Okay. Thank you.
All right. Okay. So we do still have 5 balloons unpopped.
Dang.
So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and switch it on over to you. So I'm going to have you hold this.
Wow.
And did you have a question for the ladies to help you narrow it down?
Dang. Hold up. What is like a purpose that you have inside of your life? What do you want to do?
All right, let's start right over here. If we can have your name, age, and the answer to this question.
My name is Sakari. I'm 30. A purpose. I mean, I feel like that's a good question.
So this purpose question has come up before, and in a later episode, some guys end up popping on this young lady because she didn't know what her purpose was in life. Now, honestly, I don't think that's a good reason to pop your balloon, because the person don't understand what their purpose is. I mean, it all depends on where they at in their life. You know, some people figure out what their purpose is later in life, and some people find out what their purpose is earlier on in life. But you can't just slight a person because they don't know what their purpose is. Maybe you found your purpose a lot sooner than others. But I don't think there's no reason. And if a person don't have an answer for it, no, you don't kick them out the race because they don't have an answer. Like, sometimes you still got to figure it out. Like I knew a girl that didn't know what she wanted to do with her life. Only thing she knew is that she wanted to travel, and that was it. Now, I kind of felt like, hey, you don't want to be part of the rat race. You just want to do this and travel. For me, it wasn't good enough because of where I was trying to go in life. But I wouldn't say that she probably didn't have a purpose, because her sole desire was to just travel the world and make a certain amount of money and travel and see the world. That was it. Would that say she doesn't have a purpose? Her purpose could be the one to travel. She could become a travel vlogger or whatever like that she want to do with her life, but she may not find that out until like later on in life. But it wouldn't have made her a less of a match if she wanted to do that. Well, she probably would have been a better match for somebody else, but it would have made her a less of a match.
Inspire others, to touch others in some sort of way. I think my purpose here in life is literally to make someone else's life better, advance more, just, yeah.
Okay.
Name and age and the answer to his question.
My name is Ashley. I'm 29. And honestly, I've experienced a lot. I've done a lot. I've been through a lot, good and bad. And I just feel like what I've experienced is meant to inspire and teach other young ladies, or men too, because I have a lot of brothers. So, you know. So really, I truly think my purpose here is to explain a more wisdom-filled way of experiencing life.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
All
cool.
right.
Yeah, I like that. That's cool.
Okay. Name, age, and answer to his question.
My name is Leah. I'm 28 years old. Well, I'm currently an L&D RN, and I want to become a midwife, and I really want to serve the Black community because I see how they get treated in the healthcare system, and it's just not giving. And I want to be the one that is giving, and that's one of my purposes.
I like that. That's cool.
All right. Name, age, and the answer to his question.
My name is Sincere. I'm 27.
Mhm.
I think my life's purpose is to give off good energy.
Mhm.
Sometimes there's like people that intentionally are put on this earth to drain you,
Mhm.
that are just like vampires that suck the energy. And I just feel like I can transfer that to people, so they're always happy.
Okay.
All right. Name, age, and the answer to this question.
My name is Angel. I'm 23. I'm currently in the military.
Mhm.
So I feel like my purpose is what I'm doing right now, to serve your country, you know. I would like to be OBGYN. I would like to help like deliver babies or work with children. I love kids, you know, help with kids that might be in a foster home or something like that, you know, just give them a place to stay, or, you know, whatever I can to like help out in the community or whatever.
Okay, that's beautiful. All right.
All right, poet. Those are some good answers. I'm not going to lie. So, whose balloon are you popping based off of what you've heard?
How many am I popping?
Let's
How
go
am I
ahead
just
and
popping one?
have you pop one.
Okay.
I know it's hard.
I mean, based off the answer, because I do really care about like for me, like I make music, so I want to change like the world and actually have an impact that can actually do something. So okay, there's probably one I gotta pop.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm so sorry. How do you do that? Okay.
Okay, so you ended up popping this one because
I guess the answer, and more likely, because I mean, I guess for being just spreading good energy, it should be like a natural thing. And the one thing that I kind of do with my music, I don't know, I want to be able to impact people past just the basics, you know? Yeah.
I respect that. And now, why did you have your balloon unpopped for poet?
He is very calming, and I'm big on energy. From the moment he walked in, like I just felt calm, and I like to be at peace with people, and I feel like I could just like be under you all day. So
Okay. Okay.
All right, thank you. Okay, ladies, does any one of you have a question for him?
I guess just because you've mentioned music more than your other things that you've mentioned, what kind of music do you make? Like
Well,
what genre, what type of thing do you talk about?
okay. I'm kind of like multifaceted, so I want to be able to do. Well, right now I actually do R&B, hip hop, soul. Like I try to get into conscious stuff as much as possible. I mostly share the way how I feel through my music, and the way that the world is. I like to be able to really spread awareness about how things are actually really going, because nowadays, like we talk about like different type of wars and different stuff that's going on, like it's just another day, but it's as valuable as this moment right here. So I guess I like introspective, emotional connections, you know. That's what I like inside my music.
Okay, that's all I have. Just computing, processing.
Anyone else? Anyone else? All right, so poet, looks like they don't have any questions.
What?
Yeah.
You should have at least one. Come on.
All right. So, do you have any kids or
No.
anything like that? Okay.
I have no kids.
No kids. All right. Oh, we got a question right over here.
Mm-hmm.
So, does the jewelry that you wear, like in your ear or in your hair, mean anything, or is it just kind of like aesthetic?
No, I'm more of a spiritually in tune person. So like I like to express how my soul is through like my aesthetic as like who I am, you know?
Okay. So, what do you mean by spiritual? Like, what is that?
So like I care about having a personal connection with God.
Okay.
And I don't I like to pursue him personally instead of having to have outside influence. I was doing that when I was a younger kid, but I like to actually have like my personal in-depth like connection with him.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
I like the henna though.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. And now, what made you ask that question? Are you a religious person, or are you also spiritual?
I'm more, I guess, on the religious side, but I understand you when you say that you need to be kind of connected with God. I guess like this is probably going to be a deal breaker because you just like associated like your jewelry, like, with God. And
No,
I
it's
just
my
don't.
it's my personal expression. So my personal expression, God made every person inside of his likeness. And so my personal expression and my spirituality, I'm showing my spirit through who I am as a person.
Okay. I just don't
I mean, at the end of the
understand
day, I don't like go against any other person's religion. I fully support whatever you guys are doing. I just like to have a personal connection because I've been through a lot.
Okay. So you said, I'm sorry, hold on. So you said that was a deal breaker for you?
I just don't understand it. I'm trying to like correlate, like.
Just think about it. You got it.
Yeah, let me ponder on it.
Okay. All right. And Ashley, you said you had a question?
I mean, only because a relationship with God is something that's important for me too. So now this is where you get a little bit more in depth because it's God, but God is God to whoever.
Yeah,
but like,
it's objective.
Is it Jesus Christ, or
Me?
is it just the gods of this world?
I'm the type of person that I don't like to push upon a name or anything. If I don't know anything, and then at the same time, if I don't know I like to go into backgrounds. I like to learn about different backgrounds of different religions. And the way that some of them are actually based upon, I rather have a connection that's solely, he will speak to me, he will show me how, you know?
Okay. I am going to have to pop.
I thought we were kind of gone from this, but I see that we're still here. So, since we're still here, I understand his spirituality to a certain extent. I kind of get what he's saying with his spirituality, and they're not understanding it because as a person that's spiritual, for me, I'm not going to speak for him, but for me, learning different backgrounds of religion, learning the history of religion, learning the history of Christianity, and learning all these different ideas and the beginnings and the in-betweens and the middles and trying to sync everything up, you kind of start to move away from religion. And I grew up in a Christian household. Was raised Christian, everything. Went to church every Sunday, the whole 9 yards. But gravitated away from religion when you started to ask the question, is this really what they say it is? Because you start to lose that interest in religion as things start to happen to you and you question why it happens. And everybody has their reason for why it happens. This is what I say about religion. There's 3 type of people that are in church: those that was raised in the church, those that have been those that have never been in the church, but something traumatic happened to them and they ran to the church. And then there are those that that are kind of in and out of church. So, and I kind of added a third one because I said it was only really two in the beginning. Like this is way back when, but I added the third one because you have those people that are in and out of church, and they only go to church to find peace. Then once they get that peace, they leave until they're disturbed again and go back to church. So then they're in and out. They like hopscotch, they in and out, in and out. So I understand. So when, and even for me, when I talk to other Christians and I tell them my point of views and I tell them my understanding, I tell them what I went through, they don't grasp why I am the way that I am because they're so closed-minded to the idea that that's all they can grasp. That's all they can vibe with. They just know what they know and that's it. But if you kind of talk to any other religion, and I've talked to Muslims and everything, they don't treat you like that. They don't treat you as an outsider or anything. They will have and this is from my experience, they will have the conversation with you. They're not going to force you. They're not going to pry. They'll listen and then they'll give you advice. I've talked to Christian pastors and everything. And the first thing they always say to me when I tell them everything that I went through, my problems, well, you should come to my church. No, I don't need to come to your church. That's not going to solve my problem. That's not going to give me peace. Coming to your church is not going to give me peace. It's just going to trigger me to the previous events that have occurred. So when he said, when the last two guys say, they've been through some stuff and, they're spiritual and they're not really claiming a religion, I understand because sometimes you gravitate away from it. Maybe you come back, but sometimes when you find your own truth, that's when you really understand how bogus religion is. That's my take on it.
Okay. I do respect that entirely.
No, that's completely cool.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. So why did we end up popping?
I think you're very calming. I kind of want you to put me to sleep because your voice is just very soothing, and I love that. I think you're handsome, but I'm on my own journey with God currently, and God only, nobody else. So the fact that you kind of said otherwise was just not for me.
What do you mean by that, though?
Because you were more so like, I just kind of dip into different religions. Like I'm not dipping into anything.
No, I learn about different religions. That's how I actually got to the place that I am right now. I learned about different religions, and I've taken on the actual identity of trying to get to know him himself. That's it. No one else. I don't need to do all that dipping and diving into different things.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. And why did we end up popping?
Because I'm really big on God.
Yeah.
I'm really big on the Lord. I was raised up in the church. I sung in the choir. I praise dance. So when you said that threw me off a little bit too. Like I respect it by all means. Everybody has their own, who they serve. But me personally, I serve one God.
I serve one too. But trust me.
Amen.
At the end of the day, I don't shame anybody. I don't have no static.
I really want to get away from religion. Like this is really getting me like kind of getting above my skin. Like I understand the religious aspect and everything that they're saying. They're really big in their religion and everything. Then why are you on the show? Go find you a man in church. You come to a show to try to find a religious man. That is a tall order. And I'm going to say it time and time again. It's a tall order. You're not going to find the man that you're looking for to be as religious as you are on this type of show. You believe or think that your guy is going to put the man that you're looking for on this show to pick you out of a lineup of other beautiful women. You specifically. I just think that's a tall order. Like that's a big gamble to me.
Against anything that anyone else believes. What I believe is there's a lot of different things that has happened within different type of religions, and to have real respect to the true God, I want to have that connection with him. That's it. And I know that I'm not gonna cap. For me to be put out off of religion is crazy.
Listen, because that's a big.
Cool,
you have to understand, though.
I know. I completely understand it, but it's the one thing is I show respect to other people's religions, and I actually show respect to the fact of you do whatever feels great to you. But at the end of the day, I have my connection with the higher power, so I understand what is really going to put me
I can tell you right now, and I'm trying not to take over this trying not to make this a big conversation on the show, but this is I have broken up with women over religion because I tell them that I'm spiritual. I can say the same thing that he's saying, that I have my own connection with what I would call the universe. You know, I don't give it a name, whether it's a he or a she. It's crazy that everybody believe that God is a he, because that's what they call him, but whatever the case is. But when the very people that are ousting him for being spiritual and having his own personal connection with God, but not associated with a religion, is the main ones that's gonna stay single. I didn't mean to pass that judgment like that, but at the same time, you telling me that you don't want to give this person a chance because they're spiritual and their belief system doesn't reside with yours. Only to me, based on my experience, and I have to preface that like that, only Christians act that way. And only Christians act that way. I promise you. Like, I've never had this issue with any other religion. I have dated other religions, but I just never had any issue with other women of different religions understanding where I came from with my spirituality. It was just like, all right, okay, well, I accept that. But only the Christians are the ones that pass extreme judgment against somebody that is not of their kin. And then they just sit there and be like, nope, don't want to do it. You don't praise the same God that I praise. My religion is the only true religion. My God is the only one true God. And that's it. Nothing else exists. No, there's religions before Christianity. There was religions before Christianity. Christianity is the youngest religion to be created. But they make it seem like it's the Almighty. Like, no, like that's no. And the longer they hold on to that practice and premise, like, I don't know. Like, I just think it's I know it's a losing argument, but that's I'm done. I'm trying to get, can we please move on from religion? I really just want to move on from it and kind of just do something other.
Before, you feel me?
I understand that, and you're so sweet. Like, he is calm. He's very calm. But I'm from Georgia, and in the South, that's where I was raised up. So it's like religion is a big thing.
Same, I get you. Like, I really
I'm not
understand.
perfect.
No, trust me. I'm far from perfect as well. And I guess the one thing that I don't have, I guess the type of words to be able to put upon against this situation is just more of the fact that I respect and acknowledge and at the same time give the grace and respect to what people believe in.
I understand.
What I'm saying is this. Throughout every person's perspective inside of how I feel about how, like, I have with my connection with how you guys think is, at the end of the day, I really do.
Take time. It's okay.
No, I'm just saying, because like for me, it's really personal, because like I literally have like went through the dirt and mud, and my whole life has been up, down. I've in a way, not to be too truthful or anything, I've been homeless for like 6 years. Like, I've went through so much trials and tribulations, and the connections that I've made. I went through different churches. I went through different type of religions to try to find out a way how to be able to come back and actually understand certain things. And the one thing is, I feel like God has had a time to be able to talk to me and tell me, the one thing you should do is stop worrying about how you're getting to him. Is just speak to him in general.
Right.
Not them, not what I mean.
You shouldn't have to explain all of this, dude. Like, you're speaking to deaf ears. They don't care. They're too closed-minded to understand where you're coming from. But you're standing here explaining. First of all, you ain't got to explain yourself to another grown adult that don't accept you or your beliefs. They don't accept you or your beliefs. So I don't even understand why we continuously having this conversation. We don't even need to have the conversation because they don't get it. They too closed-minded. And that's the dangerous part of religion. It creates closed-minded people.
It's whatever you feel, but at the end of the day, it's like, I love the connection that I have. He gave me the blessing to be able to be right here today. So it's like, I respect every single person on this freaking panel. I respect you and the people that helped me to get onto this thing. I legitimately, I will not tarnish anybody else's connection or go against anything that you guys are going against. So that's why I feel like at the end of the day, I respect what you guys do.
All right. Well, Poet, that's all the balloons popped. So I'm so sorry we weren't able to find you a match today, but thank you so much for coming on.
No, of course.
All right, ladies, let's give it up for him. All right, let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in. I'll have you take this.
Sorry.
What's your name?
Cedric.
What was that?
Cedric.
Cedric, how old are you?
I just turned 31.
31, okay.
Yeah.
And what do you do?
I'm a sports agent and I work in sports media.
Okay, all right. And now what do you look for in a woman?
Just good qualities, you know, high value woman, pretty much. Like as long as she can clean, pretty much. Everything else I can pretty much manage.
All right, cool. So we did get a pop balloon. Let's go on over there and see what's going on.
Okay.
All right, if we can have your name, age, and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Angel 23. It's just the attraction. I was just not attracted. I'm sorry.
Respect.
All right. And is there anything that in specific?
It's just overall, I just wasn't attracted.
Okay.
Respect.
All right. And now, is she your type?
What you looking back at?
Man.
What does that mean? What does that
Man.
mean?
I'm just saying, like, oh, sorry. Like,
Are you attracted to me? You are, huh? It seemed like you're.
no, you cool. Like, it's you ain't, you don't look bad.
So it's a yes or no question. Are you attracted or you are not?
No, you cool. Like I would talk to you, but like I wouldn't take you like serious.
Right. Our friends on YouTube. So respect.
Right, respect.
All right, player.
All right, let's go right over.
Bro, I just need you to be honest. Like, you ain't got to listen. This is survival of the beauty, okay? The most beautiful, the best conversationalists, the best responses, all that stuff. This is survival of all of that. So if you don't like them, look, I don't find you attractive. Why you don't find her attractive? I don't like her hair. I don't like her face. I don't like her skin tone. I don't like the fact that she got a BBL. Whatever the case is, like, you ain't got to be nice. Don't be timid. Because, man, they can smell, they like piranhas. They can smell it in the water. They can smell the blood in the water. So you ain't got to sit here and sugarcoat this for them. Because they ain't going to sugarcoat for you. She was like, nah, I don't find you attractive. Like, well, why you don't find it attractive? Overall, I don't find them attractive. Damn, overall? Man, look, I ain't saying you got to come with the same energy, but also just be truthful with it. Sure, I don't find you attractive too. I think you're ugly.
Over here, if we can have your name, age, and why you ended up popping.
I'm Leah. I'm 28. The fact that you kind of just told her that you'll talk to her, but you want to take her serious, it's like, it's kind of like your agenda is not very clear. And I want somebody who's clear about me.
Respect.
All right. And now, is she your type?
Yeah.
Okay. What makes her your type?
And she look good. She look nice.
You know what? I think I know what it is. These questions are too hard for him to answer. Like I'm really starting to think that like he's just and he can't answer the question. It's a difficult question. Cause you know what? I'm gonna do it for him. No, I'm gonna do it on the next one.
Okay. All right. Cool. Okay. Your name, age, and why you ended up popping your balloon.
I'm Sakari. I'm 30. And yeah, it was just you look straight behind. That was the first thing, and you was just like, that was it. That was it. Yeah,
Respect. That's
too
respect.
physical.
Okay, that's respect.
All right. And now, is she your type?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, definitely. Okay. So what makes her your type?
I mean, she look good. Like,
Okay. Yeah, she my type because You know, I like her hair. She got a nice smile and everything. But I'm gonna go on the fact that no, she's not my type. Cause even though I was looking at her physical, look at all of what she's showing. I'm looking at you in the same physical aspect. I mean, look at what you're showing me. If it ain't all physical, baby, you know, wrap it up. You know, put on a long flowing dress so I can't see all of that, so I can't go based off, you know, the sex appeal that you're trying to provide. You got part of your legs out, you got your stomach out, you know, you got a low cut shirt on all the way down to your cleavage. I mean, come on, like, I find that attractive. I do. Even if the other girl, I'm gonna look around because shoot, you know, do a 360. So you don't want nobody to go based on your looks. You want your personality to be the first thing that attracts them to you, but you ain't even open up your mouth. I'm just trying to figure out. I'm asking for a friend. Hey, friend, yo, she likes somebody on personality. I think we got one. She likes some person. She like the personality type. Them.
She look nice.
Let me have it.
Yeah, no, respect. No, she look nice. For real talk.
I appreciate it.
All right. So, Cedric, we
Yes.
do still have 3 unpopped balloons.
Okay.
Did you have a question to ask the ladies to help you narrow it down?
Why they didn't ask Heaven? What? Did they skip Heaven? I think they skipped Heaven. Like, why they skip her? I think she has something she wanted to say.
Yeah, y'all got kids? Yes. All 3 of y'all?
All 3.
Okay. How many kids y'all got?
Okay, let's start right here.
Yeah.
All right, if we can have your name, age, and the answer to this question.
I'm Ashley, 29. I have 2.
You got 2 kids?
Where the hell Heaven go? She was just there. And now she gone. I want to see if she gonna come back. Did she get flustered with the lineup and decide she wanted to leave?
Kids? Okay.
All right.
How many kids you got?
All right, hold on. We can have your name, age, and the answer to this question.
My name is Sincere. I'm 27. I have 1 kid. Why are you looking at my?
I'm looking.
Analyzing.
I'm looking.
All right, if we can have your name, age, and the answer to this question.
My name is Alexis. I'm 29 and I have 2 kids.
Okay.
Okay, and now Cedric, are kids a deal breaker for you?
No, I'm just asking. I'm
Okay.
asking a question, you know what I'm saying?
So do you have any kids?
Yeah, I got 1.
He has 1 kid.
Yeah, I got 1, you know. I'm just asking a question, like, how many kids they got? That's all.
Okay, all right. So all right, now ladies, do you guys have a question for Cedric?
You know, what's crazy is that some of these women are, well, I'm gonna just say these women don't want to be objectified in any kind of way. And they complain about being objectified because the young lady right here and the blue-green, and the young lady down there with the Chicago one, and then the young lady right here in the black. Why are you looking at me like that? They don't want to be objectified. And this is just my observation. So don't kill me in the comments. This is my observation. But you dress the way that you dress. Because you want attention, you want to be selected. You know, not say you want to be the pick me girl, but you want to gain attention, but you don't want to be objectified for the attention that you want. So that's where I get kind of lost at. So you want to look good. So you're supposed to come and dress for the first date. So you look good for the first date. You show up, you got your outfit on, you look cute and everything, but you don't want to be objectified. But then you come with your boobs half out, you come with the tight dress on to show all your curves and everything, but you want to feel good in the outfit, but you don't want to be objectified in the outfit. And then when somebody come along and objectify you, because that's what they're looking at, especially men, that's what they're looking at, because you're showing your curves, because you want the attention, you want somebody to talk to you, you want somebody to gravitate to you because of what you're wearing, because you think you look cute wearing it, but you don't want to be objectified in the same way. But I'm kind of lost. So why don't you wear an outfit that doesn't allow you to be objectified, but still make you look comfortable and beautiful? Am I missing that? Let me know in the comments. Am I wrong? Based on their reaction, am I wrong? because I will admit I'll take accountability, like some of them not won't do, but I'll take accountability and be like, you know what, I was wrong for that.
So we can go ahead and.
Just a simple question. You say you're in sports, right?
Yes.
Okay. What kind of sport? Is it football, basketball?
Basketball.
Basketball? Okay.
Yeah, mostly.
Travel a lot?
Yes, I travel a lot. I do.
Okay. Is that concerning? Should that be concerning? Like
No.
traveling? Okay.
No, that's
Okay.
not a concern.
Nothing. It's just very basic questions.
Okay.
That's all.
All right, ladies, any question from you all? Yeah. Okay, let's go right down here.
Where do you currently live?
I live downtown.
Phoenix?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So you asked that, 'cause I'm guessing because of traveling?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I live downtown Phoenix. Yes.
Okay. All right. So I guess I'll go ahead and ask the ladies a question for you. All right. So ladies, what would you say is your best characteristic?
Ooh, best characteristic? I don't know. Probably because I'm really sweet. I'm very open-minded to a lot of stuff. That doesn't mean I take bull crap. It is what it is. But I think just because I'm genuinely caring of people's thoughts and processes. Yeah.
My charisma. I feel like people gravitate towards me naturally.
I'd have to say my empathy. I've been through a lot, so I'm very understanding.
All right, Cedric. So based off those responses that we got, I'm gonna go ahead and have you pop one of the ladies' balloons. If I can see your toothpick. Thank you. I'm gonna hand that over to you.
You said pop.
Yeah. So you're gonna go ahead and pop one of the ladies' balloons based off of the answers that you've heard so far. So which one out of the three are you feeling the least?
I can see later on they did a better vetting process later on in the episodes than they did earlier on in the episodes, and that's for both men and women, honestly. But that's just me.
Anytime you're ready.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to choose wisely.
Okay, yeah. They're good options. I don't blame you. Or if you have, no, actually, I'm gonna make you pop. We'll have an answer once you pop. We'll have you ask a question once you pop.
Okay.
Go ahead. Come on, Cedric.
All right. I'm gonna pop her.
All right. So why'd you end up popping hers?
Nah, she look good. It's just, I'm just damn. Now she popping. So
Yeah.
see it? And now they popping. But respect. But no, she look good, It's just out of them two.
They were more of your type.
On my type. Exactly.
Okay.
If that makes sense,
All right. Why do we end up popping?
I don't feel like he can carry a conversation. It's always respect. She looks good. Please give me more. I want to talk to you and get to know you as a person.
Okay, respect.
And I feel like you're a little bit shallow, just a little bit. You won't stop staring at my boobs for one.
I ain't even staring at your boobs.
I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not even gonna say it. I know y'all was thinking it the way I was thinking it. Like I was thinking what you was thinking. I get what she's saying though, because he don't really have much conversation. And I get it. Like maybe he's nervous or something like that, but he can't give a well-rounded sentence. But when she said he keeps saying her boobs, I don't know what she means.
I'm staring at your face. I'm looking.
Okay, but I've seen you go like this a couple of times, more than once. Okay.
Honestly, he fuck it. Honestly, he probably trying to find them versus anything. But hey, if you think he looking at your chest, sure. Cause yeah, I don't see it. Respectfully.
That's a little shallow for me, sweetie.
Respect. I ain't got no choice but to respect it.
Respect.
Okay.
You know?
Please move on.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, Ashley, why did we end up popping?
I ended up popping one, like the responses. I did want to hear a little bit more to kind of get my brain going and what to kind of feed off of, but it just wasn't anything for me to kind of gravitate to. So that's why.
Okay. Oh, all right, Cedric. That's all the balloons popped.
No.
Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank
All
you.
right, ladies, let's give it up for him. I'll take that.
Thank you.
All right, let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy.
Oh.
Right on over here.
Okay, all right.
Welcome in. What's your name?
Brandon, I go by B. Be
All right.
More Handsome is my IG.
Okay, B. How old are you?
I'm 29. I just turned 29 a couple days ago.
Okay.
I see them
And now what do
feet.
you do?
I'm a food aggregate. I sell food to local restaurants and residents.
Mhm.
I do a little bit of real estate. I travel and I invest.
Okay.
Shit, it's very simple. Yeah.
All right. And now what do you look for in a woman?
I definitely look at their toes. I look for their vision. I look for their support system. What does that look like in real time? I also look at what are you looking for in a man? Are you looking for the superficial? Are you looking for the real? Are you looking for a check? Are you looking for the husband? I mean, those things all matter. So yeah, I want to hear what you got to say in real time. And then of course I can adjust or either conform.
Okay. All right, cool. Okay, so we did get a pop balloon. Let's go ahead and go on over there and see what's
Which
going
one you
on.
pop?
Come on over here. Let's go see. All right, if we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping.
My name is Sincere. I'm 27. And I just feel like we just wouldn't match as far as energy. I feel like you have a foot fetish a little bit. And that's okay. You know, my feet aren't going to be perfect though. I do have, you know.
Your feet is cute. You
Oh,
good.
thank you.
Yeah, you're good.
You're so
of course.
nice.
And you popped it because you thought your feet weren't bad. You good, baby?
Well, you just only wanted to talk about feet. It's the red flag for
Was
me.
it?
Yeah,
Oh,
just a little bit.
Hey, I think that if your shoes and your feet look good, then your mindset can kind of correlate. So I respect it. I appreciate it. Who's Cooper?
My dog.
Okay, Cooper. Well, shit. Maybe I need to.
I understand that. You know what? Maybe she do get her dog tattooed on her. Does anybody understand that? Like, why does she has her dog name tattooed on? Did he die? He must have died. Damn, that's. Let me shut the hell up.
Maybe I need to. Yeah, maybe I need to off a little bit. She'll fuck with me. But yeah, I respect it. Appreciate you. Thank you.
Yeah, he's just doubting it too.
Yeah.
All right, now, is she your type?
My dog. I think that I don't necessarily have a type. I think I'm more into the mental and the mentality. So the fact that you can express yourself,
Yeah.
I fuck with it. I appreciate you. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, so
They definitely ain't bleeping out the cuss words. This is before they monetize. Cause they show ain't bleeping out the cuss. They ain't bleeping out them cuss words, man. He dropped like 2 F-bombs.
we do still have some unpopped balloons. Did you have a question to ask the ladies to go ahead and help you narrow it down?
As far as the ladies in real time, like, so my question is 2-year plan as opposed to 5 years. If you could see yourself with a man in 2 years, what does that really look like? What do you want from him? What do you see from him?
All right, let's start right here. Your name, age, and the answer to his question.
My name is Sakari. I'm 30, and in 2 years, like dating a man, I would expect some sort of.
What the hell is he doing? First of all, I'm kind of confused on this real time ish that he keep talking about. And what is he doing? Why is he looking down and not giving her eye contact? What is on the floor? Is he looking at his shoes? Cause them green socks is something else, bro. Like this whole out, like again, I'm not really into fashion like that, but this whole outfit right here, man, that's something else. That's something else.
Commitment because it's been 2 years. So definitely just seriousness, moving
Genuine.
toward marriage and growing families and businesses and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
How old are you?
I'm 30.
I like your style. You serious too. Genuine, very genuine.
Oh,
Let's go to our next lady. Your name, age, and the answer to his question.
Hi, I'm Ashley. I'm 29. And I would say 2 years regarding a relationship because I'm really big on building my brand and my business right now. I model and definitely someone that is okay with being a partner individually and with myself. So if, hey, we're on this business run together, that's what it is. You know, also just having that relationship with God too. So I also look for us to have that connection, have our peace, and we can kind of separate from the rest of the world and just be with just ourselves.
That's cute. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, definitely. I fuck with it.
Okay. If we can have your name, age, and the answer to his question.
My name is Leah. I'm 28. And within 2 years, I definitely want to be married. I kind of know what I want. I know a man knows if he wants to marry you within 6 months, to be honest, and I'm a firm believer on that. So within 2 years, definitely, I'm looking for a proposal at least, and I'm pretty firm on it.
Where you from?
Cali.
What part?
I live in Victorville.
You ever been in the gang?
In a what?
Gang.
No.
Oh, okay. Just had to ask. Victorville ain't sweet. Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. All right. If we can have your name, age, and the answer to his question.
Angel 23, can you repeat your question, please?
As opposed to a 5-year plan, I'm thinking about a 2-year plan. What are you looking for? What do you see? And then as far as the man that you're looking to court or to have court you, what do you want out of him? What are you looking for?
A serious relationship.
What does serious mean?
As
Give me
in
30 seconds.
we're building towards a marriage. I don't want to just be dating just to date. I want to build a foundation, a family. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Yeah. How many kids you got?
I don't have kids.
How old are you?
I'm 23.
You want kids?
Yes, I do.
Okay. What's your name?
Angel.
Angel. Where you from?
Georgia.
Okay. Yeah, no, I love it. I appreciate it. I can accept it for sure.
All right.
Let's do it.
Okay. Your name, age, and the answer to his question.
My name's Alexis. I'm 29. And I would expect to be, say we started dating at this point, I'd expect at least an engagement, like, to be honest.
At this point, meaning within
if we
the
started
2-year mark, you're saying within 2 years you expect to be engaged. Okay.
Yes.
Hypothetically, and you guys all get a chance to think about this. In 2 years, within that 2 years, what do you hypothetically expect to bring to the table? To the table.
Is it me, or does he feel like or does he seem like he's a free spirit? That's the kind of vibe that I'm getting. Like he's a free spirit, so to speak.
Not a table, but you got a man. He's decent. He making a little bread. He not down on his luck. You're also meeting him in the middle. What do you expect to bring to the table within 2 years? If anything at all, and if it's nothing, then that's okay.
Yes. So I believe I am the table. So.
Short and sweet, huh? Hey, there's nothing else that I can say. I appreciate you guys. Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Thank you, ladies.
So you wanted to ask that question to the rest of the ladies, or?
I mean, I gave kind of a table for thought for folks to chew on. If they have a response, absolutely, let's take them. Yeah, because I'm not in this for nothing else but the answers and the response.
She said she is the table. What, man? What's on that table? What's on the table? How? Tell me how you the table. And what is it that you bring? Ooh, man, I need somebody on here to answer these questions. Man, I need to get a female to come on here and react with me. I need to get a woman to come on here and react. So we can talk about some things about these responses, cause man, I need some insight.
Responsibility of it, which is, who are you in real time?
So, everybody got to bring something to the table, right? So I definitely bring food. I bring food to the table.
Maybe you make the table.
I bring food to the table.
Okay, you cook. Okay, shit.
Yeah. No, it's deeper than cooking. It's nutrition. So I'm big on what I'm cooking and preparing for my family.
Got you.
Yeah.
Love it. No, I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
All right. So based off of those responses you heard, if I can have someone's toothpick, I'm going to pass this on over to you.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah. So it's switched on over to you. Out of what you've heard so far, I'm going to have you pop 2 balloons of the ones who you weren't really feeling all that much.
2 balloons. I got to pop 2.
You got to pop 2.
Oh, shit. You popped yours already, baby. So I ain't never been in this position before.
I know it's tough, right?
Let's do. Fuck, I don't like y'all. This is not cool. I gotta choose.
You gotta choose.
Okay. All right. Can I ask a question?
All
One
right,
question.
go for it. Ask a question.
Hey, y'all think I'm playing? What is cognitive dissonance? Cognitive dissonance. What does that mean to you? Cognitive dissonance. What does that mean to you?
Start right here. Come
Is it like a disassociation with like a mental?
Close enough. Go ahead.
Being fully aware of what's happening.
Perfect. Go ahead. Don't cheat. Yeah, don't cheat. Yeah.
What is this? Like, I feel like I'm watching a totally different Pop the Balloon. Like, this is crazy.
Yeah, I do this. Go ahead.
I think it's a part of being mentally stable and also being mentally aware of where you're at and where people around you are at.
And so in real time, if you're dealing with a man who's experiencing cognitive dissonance, what would you do to respond?
Honestly, I feel like Black men have it the worst when it comes to mental health. So I'm very aware with the way I treat Black men for that reason. So I would respond very therapeutic, I feel like, based off my experience.
Yep, you can answer too, even though you popped your balloon if you want to.
It's fine.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, because I need to figure it out. Shit, go ahead.
You gonna have to pop me in because I didn't know what that meant. Damn.
Go ahead. My fault.
Yes. Are you asking what the definition of cognitive?
I'm asking what
dissonance-
does it mean to you? Because maybe you have, like, for instance, love. You might say one thing, I might say another. We don't agree.
Right.
So I'm not saying say what I say. I'm saying what does it mean to you?
Cognitive dissonance is when you say.
Now, one thing I realized is that these women like this type of chaos. They like this. They haven't popped yet. Like, I'm not saying he has erratic behavior or anything, but just this idea of questioning and everything, like they're just with it at this point. Like, I don't know if it's desperation or anything. Like y'all let me know. Should they have been popping based on this behavior? You know, he had his head down when old girl was talking. She ain't pop her balloon for no eye contact. He looking all up in the skies while women are talking. Like, just a complete lack of I can't even think of the word. But he's not really feeding into them or showing them like really much interest. He's not giving them a lot of attention. And they're just hanging on to their balloons whatsoever. Like, he stopped the girl in mid of her sentence, like, okay, good, let's go to the next one. And they're still holding on. This is crazy.
Say something and you act a completely different way. So when they're not aligning.
Okay, so I pop one.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You gonna pop one
Y'all
more?
all pretty as hell. Don't take me wrong for this, but I don't know y'all for shit. Okay. Yeah, fuck with that. I like her. I fuck with her.
Okay.
If he ain't choosing me, if he ain't choosing me, I don't want him. I can fuck with a chick like that.
Let me come over here.
I can fuck with that.
Why'd you end up popping?
But I ain't never point to you, so I'm kind of like disappointed. Your outfit was cute as fuck, but go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
The whole all of that was
Y'all
just a little
beautiful.
too much.
I don't know y'all for shit. Yeah, I don't know y'all for shit. Y'all pretty as hell. I'm just being real.
Yeah, but you've asked the most questions, honestly, and I feel like you had a little bit more of time to kind of figure it out.
That's dope. I went last.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying that was my situation. That's all.
Yeah, I was really like liking you, like your look. The whole look is so dope. I like the
Thank you.
whole boho, like natural thing.
Worked super hard on that.
Yeah, dope. But it was just, yeah, the all
The
going on
indecisiveness, yeah.
super indecisive.
That could do it. I done turned a lot of people down based on that.
All right. So then I guess I'll go ahead and ask these ladies a question. Let's see here. Okay, I'll go ahead and ask them. So ladies, what are some of the characteristics you look for in a partner?
That's funny because that's what I was going to ask if I had a question. Definitely someone that is able to comprehend.
You know, I noticed in the later episodes, you know, Arlette has moved away from asking questions on behalf of these guys. That's really interesting. Like, and she got some good questions. Like, cause some of these guys are, you know, they're well, his questions are pretty good, but some of them really wasn't like fact finding, like really digging in and kind of figure out like, is a person really a match? So this is this is a different breed of Pop the Balloon, man. Like I am all for. Maybe I should do a few more of these because seeing where they are now seems more seamless than where they came from. But it's good though. It's a good thing.
And I feel like listening is one thing, but understanding what's coming out of my mouth is another. Also just being open. I'm very artsy, if you are trying to find me, I'm either asleep or working on something. So definitely just having an understanding. Sometimes my space is just what it is, and it's just to express myself. But other than that,
got you. Yeah, for sure.
I'm looking for somebody to lead me correctly. I've been led down so many different wrong paths with men, and I'm tired, just like you're tired.
Where do you want to go?
I want to be led to greatness. Like I want somebody that's going to have multiple businesses and me be a part of those businesses. I don't want you to do it alone. I want to be a part of it.
Yeah.
I want you to venture off into what I'm doing as well and be a part of that as well. You know, I want to build a foundation, like a very strong foundation that way. So when we're at the top and things go wrong, we have that strong foundation to like build off of.
Do you want to base it off of money or love?
Love. I have my own money.
Mm-hmm. Hey, it was a trick question. I just want to see what she was thinking. I love it. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Okay. And now the question was, what characteristics do you look for in a man?
Respectful, loving, and are you open?
Open-minded or open-hearted, or what do you look for?
Both. Yeah, all of it.
Sure. Good stuff, for sure. Now, you asked for open-minded, open-hearted. Random question. It doesn't have to go to everybody, but it's very specific. What does that look like for you and a person who might have a kid already? Yeah, I got a son. He's 5 years old. He's good, but he's bad. I'm just being real. However, I'm teaching him to build and groom himself around people.
Yeah.
So how does that look for someone who doesn't have any kids?
Oh, I have kids.
A new kid.
Yeah.
Again, everybody. Yeah.
Right. I love kids. I'm actually, I'm very nurturing. I love being a mother. I have 2 sons myself,
Age?
6 and 2.
Okay. So for yourself, life insurance policy, you and your kids, tell me about that.
I do not at this time.
Okay. And would you have a reason for why not? Be real. You know, hey.
I just haven't set it up yet.
It's just one of those things, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Got you. Okay. Based on what I've seen, I'm gonna go ahead and pop this balloon.
All right, let's move on over here. All right, ladies, there are 2 of you left.
My man is doing the most on this show. You doing the most. Doing the most.
Any final questions to go ahead and determine if this is going to be a yes for you? All right.
What type of father are you? Are you very involved? Are you not so involved? Are you what kind of co-parent are you?
Awesome question. I'm one of the fathers who will like do the absolute most and still get the absolute least from their partner, but still hang in there because I ain't got shit else. I ain't had no family growing up. I ain't necessarily had the things that I wanted to have growing up. So for my son, which is what I have, he's 5 years old, I feel like that's the only thing that I can give him besides a life insurance policy, for example, which is why I asked that question.
Okay.
That's my question.
Okay.
My question's for the children as well. I know that sounds like you're providing, which is great, but do you also instill in them like mentally, emotionally? Because I feel like raising boys is a little different. You guys are a little bit more lenient when it comes to that, but it's important to know where they're.
Who the hell is lenient when it come to boys? Especially young black boys. Who's lenient? Lenient or lax? Well, it's the same thing. Well, he was say he was investing in his son to groom him, to act around people and stuff like that. So I think that pretty much answers your question. But I'm gonna let him go ahead and respond to it.
Their brain.
Yeah, it's funny because, man, I sat with a dude who brought me out here to Arizona named Demetrius. We watched a movie called Mr. Fantastic. And it's weird because that man taught his kids everything he could teach them in regards to outside of school and the social structure that has everything to do with not what we're used to growing up with. And I took that and I ran with that. So when it comes to the kids, like no matter whether it's my kid or not, I'm installing the emotional structure, the stability, the concept, because me as a grown man, the fact that I could talk to a woman and not feel emotion, that's a problem, right?
Okay.
There should be some connection there. And so if I could talk to a woman and we can gain some connection, I need to be able to show that to the next generation. And if I can, then that means we have some hope versus we figure out how to like bash each other and not make it work. So that's my
Okay.
concept on that.
I feel like that answered like a 2-in-1 because that means you're emotionally intelligent for yourself. Okay.
You have a whole lot of that. That's like my regular, but that's not like in real time, right?
Yeah.
In real time, we care about like our bills being paid. We care
Yeah, of
about like our
course,
needs
but-
being met. You come before your children, or if you have children, right? You come before them, and then the kids come. And that's kind of like how I try to teach the people to be when you're going to be around someone who's trying to lead and provide. Because there's no way I'm going to provide for the kids and not provide for you as a woman. That makes no sense at all.
Okay. I like that.
All right. It's time to make your final decision.
Oh, I
You've
gotta
only
pick?
got 2 ladies left. Who are we picking out of these 2
Wait, I gotta
beautiful
pick?
ladies? You do. You got to pick.
And they haven't.
You got to pick. You got 2 beautiful ladies here. Who are you going to pick?
So my last decision I'm going to go ahead and make is we're going to pop this balloon. And then if you will have me, I'll take you on a date.
All right, come on out here. Oh, I'll have you come here. All right. So is it going to be a yes for you for him?
I have one question.
Okay.
Where do you currently reside?
I have a house on the south side of Phoenix. I have an apartment on 16th and Bethany Home. I do a little bit of real estate, so I have a few places to stay.
And me living in California is not a problem for you?
No, I actually plan to do some work in California over the next year to 2.5 years. I have a place in Cali that I could reside, so we could kick it whenever you wanted to, honestly.
Okay. So is that going to be a yes for you for him?
Yeah.
All right. Is it a yes for you for her?
Yes.
Hey, we got a match. All right, I'll go ahead and take that mic and you guys can go on up. Let's give it up for them. All right.
So this was a little bit more interesting. I say the least. There's a lot more conversation of religion in there. There was a lot more of camaraderie with the women because they were happy that the other women were actually, getting dates. So they got 2 out of 2, which is like phenomenal. It was freaking cool. And I seen Arlette in her infancy. That is interesting. Like I had a lot of comments about that. But overall, man, look, this was a great request. I'm glad that the person that chimed in, gave me this request. That was dope. Man, make sure y'all check out some of our other reaction videos. You want me to react to something else, just let me know. I'll jump in. Hey, I'll catch y'all on the next go around. Peace.